Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and here we are on Quantify Crypto, one of my favorite technical sites. And Bitcoin on this day is currently over 68,000. Yep, very bullish technical score. We hit 68.9 just to be pushed back ever so slightly, back off that high, looking real possible for a month where we go beyond 70,000. I've got 3 clips from Tony's Thinking Crypto that I want to make some comments on. Brad Garlinghouse confirms that they've used stablecoins in their payment flows for years. This was kept from the XRP community because I'm sure that they discussed the public relation issues or shock, especially with the announcement of using USD Tether, because so many of the key opinion leaders in this space went with this hate on Tether narrative. And as you know, if you've been watching this channel regularly, Tether is fully cooperating with the US authorities. They're killing it with their use cases, especially recently on Tron. And now this month, Tether is going to launch a new tokenization platform. The name is yet to be revealed, but I can't wait to get the details. Now, let's listen to those clips and then let me chime in just a bit.
Ripple has been using stablecoins in our payment flows for years, and you've used Tether, we've used USDC. There's actually a point in time where our institutional flows represented 20. Because of that, we were minting 20% of all USDC, and so we're kind of looking at that, and then we look at what happened during the banking crisis, where USDC depegged by 7%. And, I kind of came to the conclusion there's an opportunity here, given that we are driving a lot of activity, a lot of velocity, a lot of liquidity, and the fact, frankly, that we have a very strong balance sheet, that we felt like there was an opportunity for Ripple to play in this market. Sure. I think USDC will continue to do well.
Sure.
I think Tether is also here to stay. I think it's a slightly more complicated story because of Tether's relationship with the United States and the United States government. I've gotten heat in the past for commenting about Tether, and I'm not anti-Tether. I've made simply the point that, like, the U.S. government, because of Tether's approach to transparency with regulators here in the United States, I think the U.S. government that has created some problems. And look what's happened in Europe with MiCA and the delisting of USDT in some exchanges in Europe. I doubt Tether may continue to grow, but I doubt it will have the same market share in 2 years, let's say.
Wrath of Kahneman had a post on X. This raises so many questions. At one point, 20% of USDC was minted. Was that daily? When? For how long? And how much money did they move? And in what currency pairs? What exchanges? And why no USDC on XRPL? And why no RLUSD, the real USD stablecoin by Ripple, launch on Coinbase? Yeah, I'm just always curious for these same answers. And I wonder if Ripple, if they do go public, will we have more transparency?
I mean, look, an IPO has not been a high priority for us. And part of that is because the SEC is not our friend. I'm not really popular. They don't have like pictures of me in the halls of the SEC, unless they have dartboards on them, maybe. But you have to remember, most companies go public because they want to raise capital. We have been fortunate that we are in a strong financial position. We have continued to make acquisitions. We've continued to invest in lots of different projects around crypto, around XRP. And so, for most people, there's an urgency to go public, and they're talking about going public as quickly as they can because they want to raise capital.
Sure.
So we have a couple dynamics here with Ripple. One is we have a hostile SEC, hostile US, environment, and we have a company that doesn't need to go raise capital. And so it's just been a back burner topic. So look, I think we want to make sure our shareholders have liquidity. We want to make sure our shareholders are happy. We want to make sure the company is valued appropriately. And so we don't take anything off the table.
Sure.
But I also just acknowledge it's not a high priority. And honestly, even when I think about it, usually when a company says, okay, we're going to go focus on going public, it still takes 12 plus months. And so, if you see, I think Gensler will be gone sometime next year, in my judgment. That even if you said right then, okay, let's go prioritize this, it'd still probably be 12 months.
Sure.
So that gives you a best case scenario.
Tuck these three stats into your brain. 75% of USDC is held off exchanges. 75% of USDC is held south of the equator. And 50% of the world's population is exposed to hyperinflation, which is definitely going to drive the demand of the US dollar pegged stablecoins. With the SEC appeal, Jesse Hines said that this is what he calls one step forward, two steps back, and he dislikes the whole thing. But one of the worst parts is that this breathes life into the clickbait YouTube channels that will use every SEC meeting as a chance to shill you that there's a settlement finally happening. Well, I put out there just about 2 hours before I shared this post, yet Crypto Geek has already started. Ripple XRP offer settlement. What is wrong with these people? The Middle of the Truth, which is an X handle, posted this. It's a ballot where he voted for John Deaton. But man, this really hit home. This is so real to see the real ballot with Elizabeth Warren's name and John Deaton's name on it. It just hit me like, wow, this is for real. I was ecstatic that John Deaton in the debate revealed the situation where Elizabeth Warren gave Gary Gensler the questions and desired answers to a hearing that he had to appear at, which was a criminal act. And I just don't know, but if he doesn't win, I hope he pursues a legal action against Warren for what she did. It's still a meme coin season. Popcat, Cat in a Dog's World, and Dogecoin are the three top gainers for the top 100 by market cap. 13%, 9%, and 7% respectively. And just a couple of days after the very first meme coin platform for the XRPL launched, it has been super successful. It's called First Ledger. I experimented 2 days ago. I think mine was the 73rd token to launch on the platform. It's now got over 200, and people are having a lot of fun, and there's a lot of volume. And have a look at this. The token Scrappy was the first to hit a $1 million market cap. Unbelievable. I think this has caught everybody by surprise. Yeah, I think that there was a lot of fun needed in this space, and I just want to thank them for bringing all the smiles. Weetza Wind and his team have been busy with the Zaman wallet. You can activate the Zahao network with just one click. And as Amazon transformed their business with that one click, so did Zahao. And it only takes one Zahao to get yourself into that network and have it in your pocket. Big breaking news from Japan. Cross-border payments company Wise is the first non-operating bank in Japan to receive permission to operate moving money in the Japanese system. They can do it under 20 seconds, and the fee is just 0.62%. That's sending and receiving yen paired with up to 40 different currencies. I should never assume, and at Rippler, James asked, so what significance about this excitement? Well, what is significant is that this is a first for Japan to give a foreign company a Type 1 license. Secondly, it's really a race to the bottom with fees. Now, we were told that this was going to happen from Ripple's partner, Ona Farik. This is a payments company that has partnered with Ripple. They've also partnered with Stellar. And I remember that video where she said that it's just a race to the bottom. That's why these other services that Ripple is getting in bed with, whether it's custody or the DeFi solutions, is so important, because you're not going to make money on just the fees alone. This is also, number 3, a non-DLT method, which is having rapid expansion. And 40 currency pairs, yeah, that's pretty significant. It's replacing the correspondent SWIFT banking model. This is the 6th major country integration, and they've also integrated with Azora Bank here in Japan. So yeah, it's very significant. And just so you know that I am watching this space, and not everything is going to use blockchain. All right, everybody, enjoy the market. I think these last 2 weeks of October are going to be very fun. So until next time, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.